Hi everyone, I'm Claire.
And I'm John.
And today we're talking about van life. Have you heard that phrase? Have you heard it?
Never.
No? Okay.
What's a van? What is life?
Okay. I'm sure you can guess what van life is. It's definitely something that I've been familiar with. I've been hearing this phrase for years and years and years now, and it happened to capture my attention. So I'm very excited about the article. But before we get into all the deets, how about you, John? Have you heard of van and life put together?
Actually, I haven't directly heard that phrase. However, I've seen videos of this van life. I've seen stories about it. I've heard people talk about this van life. I haven't heard those words labeled it as it yet until now, but definitely I've heard all about it. Yeah.
Yes, and it is what it sounds like. Yeah, it is life in a van life in a
Correct.
van. So
It's called poverty in the U.S. I'm just joking.
Well, we'll get into the reasons and the origins of van life in the article, but just on the face of it, do you think you could live in a vehicle?
At a certain age, actually, in a van, it might be a bit easier now. The only drawback I think there would be for me would bathroom and shower. You have to rely on other exterior factors when it comes to your own personal hygiene, and that might be a bit annoying. I have spent nights in cars before, and it's not comfortable at all, and it can get quite cold, or hot, but usually quite cold. But if you had a van and you equipped yourself pretty well, then like a generator probably, then I think you would be able to be quite comfortable, except the bathroom.
But it depends on the size of the van, right? There's a lot of vans that are so big, they've got not a full toilet. It's not like being in a house, but they have a toilet. They can even have shower facilities.
Yeah.
Depends on how much money you got and what kind of van you got.
Yeah, if it was RV life, maybe...
RV, it's a type of van, right? Surely that counts in van life.
What does RV stand for?
Don't know.
Real van.
Real van life.
I think it's recreational vehicle.
It's not recreational van? Okay.
To us it's van.
All right.
You're a van to us.
It counts. Again, when we get into the article and you see the definitions of van life, it can have a loo. But I think that matters. Not all vans do have toilets or shower facilities. So, for all the details, to get you caught up, take a look at the article or just the summary, then come back and discuss the pros and cons of van life with us.
Van life. Many people think that living in a van would be an exciting alternative lifestyle with plenty of freedom and flexibility. The reality is often less appealing. Van life can be uncomfortable, and keeping a vehicle in good enough condition to be a full-time home can get expensive. In some ways, the van life trend in the U.S. reflects the disillusioned desire to walk away from the traditional American dream of home ownership and a settled life.